thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
Folks, hello everybody folks, and welcome back aboard here folks. Once again everybody folks, and to Real Football. My name is Tom. I'll bring you the watch along tonight everybody for our opening of the FIFA Club World Cup. If you do watch on the replay, then please do make sure that you are leaving a like on stream, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and thank you very much indeed folks to everybody who has joined us here today. Your kickoff coming your way at 8 o'clock. It is Chelsea and they are against Los Angeles in Group D of the FIFA Club World Cup, a brand new competition, a brand new competition in the sense of its format, and a brand new excitement to sever the tongue, bleeding out of boredom. And indeed, we shall hopefully have a tongue coated in butter from this golden and black themed competition. Your kickoff, 8 o'clock, Chelsea against Los Angeles. All right, mate. Martin, welcome into you. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. I am not sure, but that stadium right there is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It is one of the American stadiums. And yes, folks, by the way, I have got this beautiful boy named my fan just blowing a nice gentle breeze at me. Because, folks, here in the UK, where Chelsea and Man City are, it's a little bit warm. And if you don't know me, I don't like warm. So yes, folks, we have got a fan on. And I must tell you, it's been a very warm day today in the UK, 25 degrees. So yeah, nice bit of cool air from my fan, which I have just literally now dragged out of my cupboard and replaced with the heater, which has sat there pretty much since November. The heater's gone away, packed away, and it's the fan and the dehumidifier that will come out of their shells to keep me cool for your FIFA Club World Cup. It is, mate. It is. Diana, welcome into you. Oh, hi there. I really hope in the UK that we get thunder and lightning. Maybe not a tornado, but most certainly would thunder and lightning help out a little bit. Because, of course, you guys should know your science. The issue is not the actual sun. It is the fact that the sun beaming down on the countries in the world creates moisture, which gets trapped in the air. And, of course, that traps heat. So that is why dehumidifiers alongside a fan are the most ideal solution to hot weather. So, folks, your kickoff is coming your way in around about 13 minutes' time. In a moment, we are going to head over to FIFA.com, where we can take a look at your team news and your match information. Yes, folks. So let's just close down all the UEFA tabs on the side of my screen as we will enter FIFA's website, because this competition is operated and ran by FIFA, meaning that the block scoreboard brand comes into play as opposed to the minimal. However, you will see some Champions League and UEFA constituent teams in this competition. Teams all across the globe competing for one piece of silverware. Na 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 na. The theme of the Club World Cup. Diane, I've just joined. Yes, I do remember you joined the England match, and I also now remember that you joined our playoff final between Charlton Athletic and somebody else. But Charlton Athletic, no. Wimbledon, AFC Wimbledon, who got promoted to League One. Yes, I do remember, Diana. I'm just trying to find FIFA's website because I haven't used it since 2022, believe it or not. Well, it's a learning curve for everybody. I mean, it is. It's a learning curve for a lot of people who don't really know that much about football outside of Europe, the biggest continent in the world, of course, for football. You know, that is why this competition has been brought, really, I would argue. You know, it it's a competition, guys, which probably has been designed for us European fans, because we want to see the quality of the world. It's new. It's a Champions League, but with everybody across the world, not just Paris Saint-Germain, not just Atletico Madrid, not just Real Madrid, not just Borussia Dortmund, not just Arsenal, not just Manchester City. All of the Champions League winners across the globe from their own continents joining together in one competition, guys. And I think it is a great idea, and this competition needs to be taken seriously. Folks, your broadcasting details are, if you want to watch the global broadcasting partner free of charge, is DAZN. You can also watch free of charge in the UK for selected matches on Channel 5, who are a brand new sports broadcaster on free-to-air TV. Can you not? No, I'm not. I'm taking the day off tomorrow, guys. I am taking the day off tomorrow. So no, tomorrow there will not be a live stream. I don't find the match tomorrow to be lucrative enough for me to go live for it. I will be sat there scratching my head a little bit too much, I would feel. So for matches again with teams involved that I do not know at all, both of the teams being that way, I'm not going to try really step in too much with those. But obviously, when you likes of Boca Juniors and Flamengo and all these teams come up against a European side like Chelsea or whatever, that's when I'm interested. And that is the way that I'm going to take this competition in order for me to learn more about it. Obviously, we can't do it in morning streams. So the 8 o'clock kickoffs are going to be largely what we'll do across midweek, and 5 o'clock kickoffs will also come into play at the later stages of the competition. Probably Wednesday, mate. Probably Wednesday. Wednesday is a very, very busy day for us, by the way, folks. Wednesday is an extremely busy day on the channel. We have got announcement videos, tribute videos, the Premier League fixture release, and watch-alongs. So Wednesday, the 18th of June, a very busy day in the world of me. So tomorrow I'm going to take a nice breather ahead of the Wednesday, the 18th of June storm, guys. There are other people in, mate. It's just you chatting at the minute, yes. I'm sure that other people will join us, though, for this brand new competition in a reformatted style. Right, folks, FIFA.com, your team news and your match information. Here we go. It is Rob Sanchez in goal for Chelsea. A back four today of Mark Cucurella, Tosin Adarabioyo, Levi Colwill and Reece James playing in the back for the captain for Chelsea. A midfield three of Cole Palmer, Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. Playing behind a front three of Pedro Neto, Noni Madueke and Nicholas Jackson. On the bench for Chelsea is Philip Jorgensen, Benoit Badiashile, Mamadou Sarr. New player, I think, Trevor Chalobah, Malo Gusto, Aaron Anselmino, Josh Anshipong, Enzo Fernandez, Dario Esugo, another new signing, I think, Andre Santos, Kieran Dewsbury Hall, Liam Delap, Christopher Nkunku, Tariq George, and Mark Guiu. Chelsea do have 2 extra men on the bench, and look at this presentation, by the way, in the Mercedes-Benz. Oh, my word. Right, Hugo Lloris in goal for LAFC, a back four of Eddie Segura, Sergi Palencia, Ryan Hollingshead and Aaron Long, the captain. Midfield is a three of Igor Jesus, Marky Delgado and Timothy Tillman. And then leading the front is a front three of Jeremy Ebobis, Nathan Ordaz and Dennis Boanga. On the bench for LAFC is Thomas Hassel, David Oshoa, Marlon, Ryan Raposo, Maxime Chanot, Nkosi Tafari, Yor Yeboah,
Frankie Amaya, Adam Saldana, Odin Holm, Olivier Giroud, former Arsenal man and Chelsea man, David Martinez, and Adrian Wiboa. Okie dokie then. So the referee for this one tonight is Jesus Valenzuela. Valenzuela size. It is the city of Atalanta, where the Mercedes-Benz Stadium sits. It is an 8 o'clock kickoff in the United Kingdom, and the competition, as we would expect it to say, is the FIFA Club World Cup 2025. Global broadcasters are Super Sports, Sporty TV, somebody else, Go TV, DAZN, and Channel 5. I love it. 2 replicas of the trophy, or 2, whatever you want to call it, of the trophy. Oh, it's incredible, guys. It looks brilliant, by the way, out there in the Mercedes-Benz. What a presentation. I mean, that is like a diamond carpet, really, just to walk on to get. I mean, you've got guard of honours all across the pitch. Well, sort of. And they're coming out of like this kind of tunnel with golden flashing lights. It's brilliant. Like, seriously, well done to FIFA, because this looks absolutely breathtaking. It looks breathtaking in there. All the branding, every single little thing in that stadium looks beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm really, really pleased with, firstly, the format of the coverage. DAZN and Channel 5 both using the same studio, working together in their branding, of course, you know what I mean, and happily showing each other's logo in the same studio. And then, of course, as well, you've got the really nice just feel around the stadium, with all the nice gold and black being celebrated. The stadium, you know, covered in the colours and the brand of this competition. Kumar, welcome into you. Good to see you and welcome aboard. How are you doing? Kumar Singh. And yes, as it clearly displays, guys, on Flash Score right now, every single game to every single person in the globe is free of charge on DAZN. Of course, as well, the main UK broadcaster for selected matches is Channel 5. Who are most certainly an underdog within this format of competition. Within this format of broadcasting. Channel 5 have never broadcasted live football before in their history of however long. And it is a surprise, but they've gone for it. But I like the fact that people are not just, you know, ITV and BBC. You know what I mean? It's very good. It's very good to see that we are getting different free-to-air broadcasters or different whatever, you know, having these rights to these competitions that are coming through. Let's get down to business. The DJ in the Mercedes-Benz, by the way, people. The DAZN's coverage really lets you hear what's happening inside the stadium. They don't overpower you with the commentators and the pundits. Great stuff. Well, I am doing a live stream. Right, the lineups in a more readable format are on my screen now. And we are just about ready to go for our kickoff in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, LAFC are against Chelsea. The VAR team, quite more than interestingly, appear to be actually inside. No, they're not. Well, there is a quick ad break, by the way, people here. And we've got Diana back in LAFC. Big up, Diana. Yes, we do want to see people backing all of the clubs across the globe. We don't want to just see the English and European clubs being backed. We want to see every club involved in this competition be supported, be spoken about. This is not the Champions League, people, and people need to understand this. Okay? For starters, who is running the competition? It's not UEFA, it's FIFA. The Global Federation of Football are hosting this competition, not UEFA. That means that Europe is included, but it is not just about Europe. So I absolutely will vouch for anybody backing all of the clubs being displayed here, because all of the clubs in this competition are from around the globe, not just Europe. I'm doing good, thank you, guys. How are you doing? Welcome into Kate and Jonathan. So yes, I emphasize that point with great figure, really, because yeah, it is important that we remember. We just, this competition is probably coming at a wrong time for some people, and I understand that. But let's try and be enthusiastic about it, and just remember, this is not a UEFA competition. This is not the Champions League. It will feel similar because it's got big clubs in it, but it's a global competition and a global stage. Oh, run, boy, run. Loving it. Chelsea against LAFC then. Here we go. Your kickoff a little bit later than we would have expected, but 8:02. And we're off. And LAFC in white get us off and running. It is LAFC against Chelsea in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Well, it's not. The UEFA Champions League is a long-term competition for Europe and for the normal season. This is a one-off, and it's new. It's coming in a new format, and we here are going to have to just respect that. Okay, we need to give it a chance. If it fails, it fails, but we have to give it a chance, most certainly. So I do expect everybody here to be respectful to the fact that this is a new format of competition, and just try and be enthusiastic about it. Yes, Ashik. I did explain in the community post earlier what is happening with the logo and why the black and gold logos come in. We felt as though, from a branding point of view, with FIFA constantly advertising the competition with black and gold, the gold trophy in a black atmosphere. So we just felt as though the black and yellow logo would be absolutely perfect from a branding point of view for this competition. Two minutes here. LAFC on the front foot. It's a good start by them. And Ordaz into the penalty area. And that's headed away by Pedro Neto. A bit of a surprise that Neto was the man really to head that one clear there. I don't know, mate. And to be fair with you, transfer talk kind of isn't really what we're here for right now. The early window that came about has ended and closed. So what I'm going to say to you, mate, is when the new window opens, we will talk about transfers then. I am not really aware of what Alexander Isak wants to do at the minute. So when the new window opens, the big window, the one that lasts for much longer, we will talk about Alexander Isak then. And lots of other transfer rumours for other clubs and for Arsenal. Probably not, mate, because I don't get back from work until roughly 5 o'clock, 4:30. Because I finish at 4, so it's going to be a difficult thing. And here's Nonny Madueke, lots of space for him. So 5 o'clock kickoffs in midweek are going to be difficult. I'm not going to lie to you about that, Diana. I'm here to be open about it, and I'm not going to just sit here and tell you, yeah, absolutely, because it's a 5 o'clock kickoff, and that's the one thing that is a little bit troubling about this competition, really. But we are going to bring you the streams where possible. You know what I mean? At the weekends, we're going to have that more flexibility. But 5 o'clock kickoffs in midweek are going to be difficult, really, because, obviously I get back. I have responsibilities when I get home. So, yeah. Good. That's what I want to hear. Yes, I know I've kept you all waiting for so long, but I had to get something else out from under the carpet first before I made any recordings. And by the way, the recording was done on Sunday. We are in the editing phases now for both segments of the video. So here's Nonny Madueke. Chelsea, by the way, without a sponsor again. But here's Nicholas Jackson. He was blocked off and on the turn, thwarted, and the former Spurs goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris, denies him. Comfortable catch for Lloris. Here's Pedro Neto then for Chelsea. On to Reece James. Cole Palmer. Pedro Neto. I don't. Who is up top for Los Angeles, says Kate and Jonathan. Your second team, I support Arsenal. Is Arsenal. Who's your first team, Diana? Who is up top for Los Angeles? We've got Ebobis, Buanga, and Ordaz. I will get to know the names, but You know, just like you guys in my chat, you know what I mean? I sit in the exact same boat as you guys. Some of these clubs that are on show in this competition are brand new to me, just like they are to you. Carl Shelton, that's it. Yeah, it's almost an impossible team to remember unless you're a Carl Shelton supporter. But yes, never heard of it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that's what I want to hear people saying. You don't know about them, just be honest about it. We aren't expected in Europe to know too much about other sides, but from across the globe. But what FIFA are doing is they're opening a door every 4 years or so for us to see global clubs on a global stage in a World Cup format, but as a Club World Cup with a rather beautiful trophy to be won at the end of it all. We are into our 10th minute now at the Mercedes-Benz Arena. Chelsea 0, LAFC 0. Like, remember, free of charge on the DAZN. Yes, we've all heard of Hugo Lloris, haven't we? Just, yes. Hugo Lloris. What a character. Nice stadium, yeah. It's some of these stadiums that are in America are quite pretty. I must say that. The Mercedes-Benz is one of those pretty stadiums. It seems to me as though outside of Europe, when they're building stadiums, they are making them purely architecturally eye-catching. Do I agree with it? Not necessarily, but they are pretty to look at. I do not believe that a football stadium has to be eye-catching. What it needs to be is a place that feels like a home, has characteristic. When I'll get there. Characteristic architectural features designed to the history of that club. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm after. I'm not against all these pretty and completely immersive stadiums in the way that they've been built and designed. But what I will say is that I don't see that much value in them. But they are pretty to look at. All of them. Every single game will be live on DAZN, free of charge, as the global partner in broadcasting for the FIFA Club World Cup. And Channel 5 will be having select games as well in the UK, free of charge again. No charge. Well, our referee here, I've already forgotten his name. Again, another learning curve, the referee's names, but he has got an issue here. For a start, Sky Sports are practically banned from any form of UEFA or FIFA competition. Sky will not be able to ever show FIFA or UEFA competition. It's just not what, Sky aren't really allowed, and Sky wouldn't go for it anyway, because what Sky are about, Sky want you to feel domestically connected. Sky are a very, very domestically themed company. You know what I mean? Outside of Sky Sports News, where you get all the global news and etc., their sports coverage is on a very large basis in the United Kingdom, because that is what they focus on. They focus on the domestic UK sports, football, and all that kind of things. That is what Sky Sports are about. So that when I'm looking at my broadcaster list, I would not expect Sky Sports to even try and bid for this, because it's not part of their history and their brand. You know, Sky are very, very well known for being a domestic broadcaster of high quality for the UK. Neto's crossed it, and Madwake, it looked as though he was going to bring that down and get a beautiful shot away, but and to be honest, I'm very happy, by the way. I did say this at the start of the stream. I'm happy that ITV and the BBC have not got these rights, because we so often as UK viewers see ITV, BBC, round and round we go. But no, we've got two new-ish kind of broadcasters coming to the forefront. DAZN, a global broadcaster of streaming, you know, sports, and they may not be the best, but they are trying to be. And then you've got Channel 5, who are complete underdogs to football being shown on live television. But here they are as an official broadcaster, stamped on all the FIFA Club World Cup coverage. Madwake's ball. We had Kelly Summers fronting the coverage as well. Brilliant job from her. I think that Kelly Summers is underrated in the sense of she just isn't really known as a presenter. She's very much a kind of backup-ish reporter for your likes of your maybe TNT. I don't know fully. I think she does work with ITV as well, Prime. But now, you know, we've got her on 5 and DAZN, fronting the coverage, presenting. And to be honest with you, I was unexpectedly surprised by the way that she did it. But, folks, well, in terms of the free broadcasting TV coverage, there is no better presenter than Mark Pugach. You know what I mean? Really, let's just be real here straight. Pugach for ITV has got to be the best on free-to-air TV. It just is undebatable for me. And that's the one bit of shame, really, in ITV not getting any rights to this. But there you go. It can't just always be about ITV, BBC, TNT Sports and Sky Sports. We have to let other broadcasters in and have a go. But especially if they're offering it for free. I've heard of the Ballers League, yes. Micah Richards is involved in it. But I've not seen it, no. No. So let me explain it a little bit to you guys, because I'll be honest with you right now, the match is a bit mid. But here's a chance. Nani Madwake is in. Great save by Lloris. And LAFC clear their lines. So, basically, to put this into perspective for you guys, if you look at the old Champions League, it's that, but kind of sped up. You know what I mean? And a bit quicker. So basically, 1 month, group stages, knockout phases, quarterfinals, semi-finals, the final, job done. But yeah, precisely. So that these first group stage games will not have any form of extra time or penalties or anything like that, no matter what the result. It's when we get into those knockout phases, like we would in the Champions League, where we'll start to see extra time and penalties included if required to settle the results of the match. So like I say, people, picture this as a global version of the Champions League for everybody across the world, global clubs, global stage, but sped up. Because the Champions League is set out to be gradual and over the course of the season, a long, long competition. This has to be quick because they have only got a short time frame because of the pre-season schedule coming up in July, and then, of course, the Premier League getting back underway with the Champions League and all of the domestic and UEFA competitions coming back in. Fraser, how you doing, mate? I don't know if I already said hello to you, but welcome to you either way. Nail on the head there. Nail on the head, yes. Oh, okay. Well, Los Angeles are one of the outside of Europe teams in it. There's Boca Juniors. We've got Seattle Sounders, Miami. Loads of clubs. I don't know them all off my head, but you know, there are lots of diverse teams from all across the globe within this competition because it is a Club World Cup. Palmer, oh, I thought that was going to be a worldy goal then. Oh. Yes, the round of 16 is what we call the knockout stages. Yeah, nobody calls it the round of 16. It's the knockout stages. So basically, we've got knockout stages, and then we move into the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and yeah, well, there's 32 teams, right? 32 teams, Fraser. Yes. So yeah, no, there's not going to be a round of 32. Round of 16. Knockout, quarterfinals, semi-finals, final. Chelsea Corner here, by the way, folks. No, not today. It's been nice. And Reece James with an effort there. Cucurella chasing it. It has gone over the touchline. It will be a LAFC throw-in and not LA Galaxy, by the way. I do not know if LA Galaxy are in this competition. If they are, let me know. But LAFC. Because, and the reason why I'm pinpointing this is because earlier in the bookies, somebody mentioned to me LA Galaxy. Yeah. I think that we've weathered that storm, Hazza. Oh, nice and refreshing. Just what I need, people, in this awfully hot weather. And you guys know that I don't like hot weather. But hey, it is a summer competition. Expect me to be warm, honestly. The Champions League is blue. So when I'm going to a Champions League match, I do expect to be freezing cold. because the colour blue represents either the ocean or freezing cold and nighttime, depending on the shade of blue. And rightly so. I mean, they've won the Champions League just, so yes. Automatic entry into the competition because you've literally just won the Champions League. TNT Sports do not have any rights. No, no, TNT Sports do not have any rights, mate. No. FIFA will not give their. I can tell you right now, FIFA will not give out TV rights to paid broadcasters, and that, for me, will always stay the same. FIFA will not give out their TV rights to broadcasters that are making you pay. And the reason being for that is because FIFA do one-off tournaments more often than not. They don't do big competitions that are long over the season. They give you World Cups and stuff like that. I don't think that FIFA would ever give TV rights to TNT Sports or Sky purely on the basis that they are very regular broadcasters who do a lot of football already and charge, by the month for the coverage. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, mate, I'm not even trying to be offensive here, but I've got all of the exclusive, commentary lists and broadcasting sections, and broadcasting lists. So no matter what picture you send me, I can tell you right now, TNT Sports will never, ever get rights to a FIFA competition. Ever. And I know for a fact that this competition is only on DAZN and Channel 5. Okay, I have done a lot of research on this competition. I have made sure that I am well prepared and well resourced. Well, you could have mentioned that from the start, mate. And hang on, why are you not... Mate, it's... So you mean to tell me you're watching coverage not inside the UK right now? Is that what you're telling me? When it's free of charge on both DAZN and Channel 5? My God. The conversation over. Okay. Whatever coverage has us watching, it says TNT Sports somewhere. However, TNT Sports in the UK, who were formerly BT Sports, will not ever, as a paid broadcaster, be offered TV rights, same for Sky Sports, by FIFA. And I will promise you that this competition globally is broadcasted by DAZN and is on in the UK, also for selected matches on Channel 5. Do not let Hazard confuse you. Okay, well, look, that's fine. But yeah, FIFA don't just, toss their rights off to, paid broadcasters. It's not the way that FIFA works, mate. UEFA, yeah, I get it. Because Prime Video, charging us £2.49 per Nations League or qualifier, sums up precisely how UEFA's TV broadcasting malarks go. Obviously, the Euros and stuff like that, free of charge in the UK. Great. Champions League, paid broadcaster. Conference League, paid broadcaster. Europa League, paid broadcaster. FIFA do not tend to do that. 3 weeks' time, and I think this competition will be over, Diana, to be fair with you. 13th of July, I think it ends. And I am, I know that it will end before the 16th of July because I have made sure that there is a gap. I have made sure that the FIFA Club World Cup is over before I start attending any pre-season matches. So yeah, the FIFA Club. So yeah, whilst this competition is on, I won't be going to any pre-season matches. But yeah, afterwards, 16th of July, I've got Walsall. There'll be Stoke City as well when Wolves go to visit. There's only going to be 2 in July, I think, that I'm going to do. Quite quiet, but I will obviously enjoy it and give you guys photos and all that lot. And then in August, we've got Southampton. We're going to go and see Brighton. No more said on that one. So, yeah. And obviously, of course, when Arsenal play and when Arsenal decide when they're going to be at the Emirates Stadium for the Emirates Cup, I will be obviously in attendance for that as well. And yes, I have heard of Butlins. I literally just said, when Arsenal schedule a fixture in pre-season at the Emirates, I will go. It's just a pre-season tournament, mate. Mate, I'm not being funny, but I am a bank of information, mate. I'm telling you all this information, and I'm having to repeat myself because you're not listening. What about the Emirates when I literally just said Arsenal will more than likely announce fixtures they are hosting at the... Yeah. Am I or am I not saying the words, Fraser? Am I or am I... Is it just me or am I not giving you the right information here? You're not wrong. I know that Ashik is trying to insult me in Arsenal here, but he's not wrong. You're not wrong, mate. At 32 minutes in, by the way, it is still Chelsea 0, LAFC 0. If I'm being truthful with you, not the best of matches, really. Yeah, a little bit of... Well, no. It's quite cagey. This trophy is incredible. And I have to say... The thing about this trophy and the thing that's made this trophy so eye-catching is the fact that the bloody thing has got a key. Like, Gianni Infantino's men are geniuses for that trophy. Because the only reason why it's interesting is because it's got a key. And by the way, Gianni Infantino is such a nice guy compared to Alexander Seferin, the UEFA president. I personally think that Alexander Seferin looks like just a straight up European guy. Never really smiles. He's just there to do his job, and he doesn't. He never gives me the kind of feel that he likes his job. But Gianni Infantino, enthusiastic, smiley, very vocal, definitely willing to collaborate with the public, as shown by iShowSpeed not too long ago. So, if you were to ask me, do I prefer FIFA or do I prefer UEFA? I would have to say that in the context of their president and their management teams, FIFA are better. The competitions that UEFA offer, though, are obviously more inclusive to Europe and the UK. So Neto, what a turn! Goal! And Pedro Neto has scored Chelsea's first goal of the FIFA Club World Cup. Oh, super tidy finish, bit of twisting and turning. And then just confidently puts it into that bottom corner. Really tidy finish, bit of dancing on the way. Super finish. It is a good goal, Phrase. It is a good goal. I like that from Pedro Neto. That he's free as a bird to do his movements. He comes into it for tight space. He may well tumble over as he gets that shot away and scores the goal, but a brilliant finish. Tending one man flying as well in there. Lovely from Neto. Oh dear, yeah. I see the point, mate. Hugo Lloris beating his near post. Not great from him. But Chelsea in front at the Mercedes-Benz. And we are off and running. There is no VAR interjections on the goal. So 10 minutes to go before the break. Chelsea 1, Los Angeles 0. So let's go over to our bet builder. Over 2.5 goals. That is now over 0.5. 2 more goals required in the match to meet the requirements of the bet builder. For a £3.40 win. We are looking for a Palmer assist as well, by the way. Not too sure if we'll get that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to say that Los Angeles aren't capable, but it just feels to me as though it's a match that Chelsea should get the job done. I know. I know, Phrase. Mate. No. Paris Saint-Germain knocked us out of the Champions League and Spurs are our rivals. Where do I go? I'm going to go PSG. Look, because Spurs are our local rivals, and that is the only reason why I would back PSG, I'm going to go PSG, obviously, for the Super Cup. There is no way I could back Spurs to win that trophy. Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah. Not for this competition, by the way. Not this competition. We're talking about the UEFA Super Cup. I do not give two shits what PSG do in this competition, to be truthful. Because I'm going to be truthful with you guys here. I am going for either Real Madrid or Man City to win it. Those are the two teams that I want to win it. Either Madrid or Man City. I don't hate Manchester City. They need a trophy. They've not had one this season, so I'm going to go Madrid or Man City. And by the way, why would you want Real Madrid to win a trophy? They're the kings of everything. Yeah. Well, guess what? Cool story. Arsenal know how to toast Real Madrid and finish them off. So, less of the Real Madrid. Because as an Arsenal fan, Real Madrid are underneath us, really. Honestly. Oh, there's been a change. Daz has gone off for LAFC. It was in the 38th minute, so just now. And he has been replaced by Martinez. For LAFC. Thank you for reminding me. But yes, I have no scars other than a bit of fear from Real Madrid against Arsenal. So, Hala Madrid. And do you know what? Carlo Ancelotti gave us. I know that Ancelotti ain't their manager no more, and he's the Brazil manager, but still, Ancelotti gave us a lot of respect for what we did to Real Madrid. And so, I feel as though I'm going to pay that respect back to Real Madrid, especially when you consider they have not even tried to scar us. Palmer had a go. He was blocked off. It was close proximity as well, really. You don't get a parade for beating Real Madrid. We're in the 42nd minute now. Chelsea 1, LAFC 0. A couple of minutes to go in the first half. There's the cross. It was an early one, and it is nodded across. But Chelsea do the defensive business and have won a free kick as well. Foul there by one of the LAFC defenders. Yep. But Chelsea found that quality first, and that's the difference. Great goal by Neto to open the scoring. It's just such a shame that I missed 10 from Bayern Munich. Wow. 10-0 against Auckland City. It's not a trophy, but Real Madrid are the monsters of football. Okay? And yes, people, I am talking from a global perspective. Real Madrid are the biggest monster in football and will always be. And we knock them down like it was just a standard day at work. So there may not be a trophy to go with it, but boy, oh boy, am I proud of it. My Arsenal beating Real Madrid twice in 2 legs, 5-1 on aggregate, and still have only ever conceded 1 goal to Real Madrid in our history, and have never suffered a defeat or drawn to Real Madrid in our history. That's because we own them. Real Madrid cannot even complain at that. If you want to start telling, if you want me to stop saying I own you, Real Madrid fans, then you need to try and beat us. Because as far as I'm aware, we absolutely schooled you and then got knocked out by PSG. Shamefully. Last 90 seconds of the first half. Chelsea 1, LAFC 0. And the little sub counters have come up, by the way, as well. The goal tickets on the top of the scoreboard. That is to indicate that LAFC have used one of their available substitutions allowed in the FIFA Club World Cup. Oh, that is nice. You know, that breeze. Oh. Can you hear the fan, by the way, folks, or not really? Last 30 seconds, Cole Palmer had a go. Back in. And Adebayo onto Reece James. Counter-attack could be on. It was loose from Lavia, and that's going to be a free kick for the foul by Tosin Adebayo, and the referee is going to give a yellow card to Tosin Adebayo. The first, I believe, booking of the game. Dished out by the... No. 2 for Chelsea, actually. Reece James in the book as well. Not doing one. Not doing one. I am taking tomorrow off because I am going to be a busy, busy boy on Wednesday in every aspect of that day. So tomorrow, sit back, breathe, go again Wednesday. Are you well, it must be about midnight for you actually. So yeah, have a good night, Ashik. Oh, FOB say 2 minutes added on, by the way. It's a very small ticket for the added time. So I didn't notice it. We are a minute already into that 2 minute allotment added time. Yeah. I guessed it just about right. Well, have a good night, Ashik. See you tomorrow. Well, see you on Wednesday. Yeah, plenty of content for Wednesday. Live streams, everything really you could want. Neto coming into the box there and faltered during his entry to infield. And that is the halftime whistle. And at the break, through Pedro Neto's goal, it is Chelsea 1, Los Angeles FC 0. At the break. Little bit of a brawl up here. Emotions and tempers boiling over there a little bit. Na na. I love the intro. I love the branding and the song. Oh. Na 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 na. Thank you. We might be changing it soon. We do tend to change the music at least once per new season. But yes, I do know that Heroes Tonight is a big hit with you guys. Turn it up. Right. Sorry, folks. I got a little bit distracted by my phone there. But let's come up with a conversation point for the halftime. I know we've had a lot. Well, we've had a lot of conversation throughout this first half. You know, but let's try and fill the halftime period here. Hopefully, we're going to get to see some clips from DAZN and their pundits. Obviously, with Channel 5. I am 19, and I may not look it, but I am. One of the things I am, because I've never, by the way, used DAZN before, and one of the things that I do find a little bit strange about it is the fact that every single time they play an advertisement, a nice red line comes across the screen. Yeah, I mean, look, I would have wanted Prime Video over DAZN, but I'm not going to complain. Oh, yes. Man City against Wydad AC. Inter Miami against FC Porto. Flamengo against Chelsea. It's a 7 o'clock kickoff on Friday. Match stats. Let's pause it there. 54% possession for Chelsea. 38% for LAFC. 9 total shots. 2 LAFC's 1 in favour of Chelsea. 2 corners for Chelsea, 1 for LAFC, 2 offsides for LAFC, none for Chelsea, and 7 fouls to 4. Whenever I decide, mate, whenever I find the time, Diana. But more than likely, me being me, I will not go into a new Premier League season without new music. That will probably be the time. Like, there are certain things that I have to make sure are done before a new Premier League season. So that kind of will be the kind of basis you can go off on my timeline. Neto, lovely goal, mate. Yeah, not too much analysis going on, obviously. There's not too much to analyse in that first half. It wasn't that much of an eye-catching first half, I'll be honest with you with that one. But a great goal from Chelsea to get this game roaring open. And yeah, Pedro Neto, great finish, pal. 1-0 Chelsea going into the break. Do you? Okay. Well, maybe don't spread that information across the entire channel. But if you want to disclose that information to me, you can do so via direct message. I most certainly do not want to be a channel that promotes celebrity addresses being leaked because it can lead to issues if you are not careful. Yeah, like I said, if you want to reveal that information to me, do so via direct message. Those type of subjects are for direct messages. Because here, this is the public face of me. And if your information on Ian Wright's address is correct and it leads to an issue, that is coming from my channel. So just the advertisement breaks then, back to those. We are 8:59. We were, remember, 3 or so minutes late for kickoff. So I'm expecting probably around about a 9:05 start to our second half. It seemed obvious, didn't it, really? I think that Chelsea will see this out for a win. Hopefully a few more goals, a bit more entertainment in the second half. That's what we're looking for, really. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Right, folks, I am so sorry about that. I have no idea what just happened then, but my laptop appeared to just crash then. I was talking to you guys. I saw a black screen and I just went, oh, I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, completely out of the blue. Did not expect that. But we are back. We are running. We're okay. I do apologize for that slight hiccup in the coverage. And hopefully it has not had a negative, hopefully it doesn't have a negative effect on the remainder of the stream and the quality of your coverage of my live streams. Bum, 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 bum. Na 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 na. Second half about to get underway in the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Atlanta. And yes, super interactive from DAZN. We've got the fan zone going on in the DAZN. And there is a halftime quiz as well. Scan the QR code it says on the screen to join in with their stuff. So really interactive from the global broadcaster. And just look at this. Supporters, by the way, there. Pizzas and that going on. Love it. So very close now to our second half then. For those of you who are just joining us now, welcome aboard. And for the broadcast information, you can watch on Channel 5 or DAZN for this one between Chelsea and Los Angeles. Second half will be back underway momentarily. Ooh, Usyk versus Dubois 2, a heavyweight rematch. Nice. Just to say, once this competition is over, I probably won't ever use DAZN again. I am only playing along with what they do in their coverage. There are our teams. So our team's just about ready for the second half then. Here we go. Let's get your scoreboards back up and at the ready. There is going to be some substitutions as well going into this second half. Enzo Fernandez is going to make his way onto the pitch and he is going to come on to replace Romeo Lavia, and Reece James is replaced by Malo Gusto for Chelsea in the two halftime changes for the second half. Yeah, good changes. Malo Gusto, he's okay. I would argue that Reece James is better. And a great midfielder in Enzo Fernandez to bring on for Romeo Lavia second half. yeah, good substitutions from Chelsea. And they've got to make sure as well they get that balance bang on, because obviously, let's not forget, it's been a tiring season. So I think that's good, good use of substitutions, making sure that the time for players is not too much. And yeah, good substitutions from Chelsea there in Enzo Maresca. And Olivier Giroud still waiting for his moment. I'm not sure if he will come on. Is he getting a shirt on? What's happening with him? So we are now 21:07, by the way, folks. Yeah, it appears to me as though there was a little bit of a timekeeping issue, let's just say, at the moment with this competition, because I've noticed that we were 3 minutes late for kickoff, and we are now also 2 minutes late for the second half. So most certainly taking their time are our match officials. I mean, again, we're kind of following suit here. We're 3 minutes late for the second half. We were 3 minutes late for kickoff in the first half. Clarky, Nathan Clark, how you do? Good to see you in here. And welcome aboard to you. I am still now awaiting our... We're going to go for 4 minutes late, aren't we? We're going to go for 4 minutes late. I mean, it's just... Clarky, welcome into you. Yeah, the timekeeping here is terrible. Can I just say that? Realltom, what do you think of Tottenham? Shit. What do we think of Tottenham? What do we think of shit? Tottenham, thank you very much. That's all right. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. Da, 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 da. I'm an Arsenal fan, by the way. At 9:09, 4 minutes late for our kickoff, second half. Should really be underway now. I mean, is it something to do with Olivier Giroud and his shirt? Is Olivier Giroud coming on? I think so. Yes. A substitution that has taken too long. Emo Beast replaced by Olivier Giroud. It appeared to be a case of a missing shirt, which has caused a rather tremendous delay to our start in the second half. But at 9:09, now 9:10, 5 minutes late for the second half, and we are off and running for the second half. Chelsea 1, Los Angeles 0. Olivier Giroud on for the second half. Cucurella, Nicholas Jackson. It's been it's a front-footed start from Chelsea in the second half, and Palmer, Caicedo, nice. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Malo Gusto. Martinez. Edward K. Jackson. Neto and cut back there for Jackson. Nearly. Leading to another goal here. How are we doing, chat? We enjoying this? I'm not going to lie. The picture quality is not the best. May encourage me to pay for it. I don't know. But here's Martinez. Oh, bent one and might have taken a deflection. Oh, lovely effort. A lovely effort, by the way. Oh, my word. Martinez, here they come again, LAFC. Another cutting edge move, but that is terrible in the end. I mean, great move by LAFC there, but you look at that replay and you just see that he does everything right, but when he tries to play that ball across, he ends up shooting and shooting wide. I mean, you need to keep the ball on the ground, just cut it across. Got it horribly wrong. I'm with you on that. Yeah. It's not been the best, to be fair. But, hey, it's a new competition. Let's not forget, for the fans and the clubs, it's not just new to them, but it's also new to FIFA. And I am sure that this 2025 edition will be a building block for FIFA to analyse and look back and then go again. Neto, Cucurella. And Noni Madueke's ball into the box was a good one as well. Levi Colwell ricochets back off the defender who was blocking it off, and that defender was Palencia, out and behind for a Chelsea corner here on that left-hand side. Entering the 54th minute, and it's a short routine from Chelsea. Noni Madueke, Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez work wide down the left to Pedro Neto, who's going to scoop it across, and that's a header. And will it creep over the line? No. And there might have been a deflection or a clearance because the referee's pointed for a corner. Let's have a look at the replay here. Neto puts that ball in. Jackson gets a clean header, and it's off the line, I think, from... No, it's not from Lloris. No, it's from number 11. For LAFC. Chelsea go again. Caicedo to Enzo Fernandez. And now Palmer down that left with Neto alongside. Another teasing ball in. Adebayo was the closest man to it, but doesn't come to anything that time for Chelsea and goes out for a goal kick. Okie dokie, Diana, no problem. Thank you very much for joining us. And yes, there will be some long form content videos coming out as well on Wednesday. And then, yes, we will be live for, I think, Real Madrid against Al Hilal. I believe. I will check my diary. It might be Al Ahly. I'm not too sure. But it is a Saudi Arabian club against Real Madrid, I believe, on Wednesday. So, yeah, folks, yeah, I'll see you then. All right. Palmer. Jackson, nice sweeping move from Chelsea, and maybe an opportunity for Madueke to get on the end of it, but it was a little bit too much ahead of him and comfortable for Lloris in the end. A ball over the top, chance for Mwanga, and good save with the legs by Rob Sanchez to deny him and to deny LAFC an equaliser here. Pedro Neto coming forward well here. And Pedro Neto, no, Palmer, lovely. Big up to you all, 4 likes of the stream, loving that. Do make sure that you are leaving a like on stream, hit that subscribe, and if you are new, share the channel around with your friends. Also, do let us know who you think is going to win using our poll on YouTube. Not many Twitch viewers about tonight, I must say that. We have got, by the way, 44% are back in Chelsea. I've got to do a verification, by the way, as well. I'm just in my YouTube studio. Really, actually quite annoying. But YouTube, every now and again, to protect me and to protect this YouTube channel, do ask for me to just verify, make sure it's me. Hallelujah. They're happy. So, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. We'll get back to chat in a minute. 90% of the stadium. Yeah, Ash, you're right, mate. You are. FIFA have really struggled to get this competition with in the interests of fans, and it's a shame, really. But it is the reality, mate. But yeah, look, I mean, the TV cameras are I have found out this. The TV cameras are being placed in places across the stadium where the fans are to make it look like there's a lot of fans inside. And you've got the big walls as well. But yeah, Ash, you are right, mate. When you get a little peep at the stands, you can see that yeah, it's quite empty. Well, they've knocked them down to about $6, I think, to try and get fans in. And I am not surprised in the fact that FIFA are going down that route, because this competition and that trophy is costing them a lot of money, and they want to make it as interesting as possible. Palmer to Jackson, shift and turn from Palmer. So your poll, we are looking at 44% of tonight's viewing back in Chelsea. 11% have gone for a draw. 44% backing LAFC. On the polls are even Stevens in terms of both of the two teams winning, meaning that technically the only result that's the odd one out is a draw. Ricky Simon, welcome into you. How you doing, Ricky Simon? Welcome in. Good to see you in here. And welcome aboard to you. Nope. It's easy for them, though. Chelsea wanted to batter these lot, they would. Guaranteed. But hey, we're playing along, people. We're playing along because it is a segregated competition on its own. So, what choice do we have? Either not watch football and be bored, or just do our best with the Club World Cup. I think we all know the answer. Yeah. Palmer up against Hollingshead there. Oh. There are changes coming here. And they've come up on Flash Score. It's Tyreek George who is going to be replaced. It's coming on to replace Noni Madueke. And a debut for Liam Delap, who is going to come on to replace Nicholas Jackson. So Liam Delap on for Nicholas Jackson and Tyreek George on for Noni Madueke. Are the two Chelsea changes of recent in the Mercedes-Benz. And now the on-screen confirmations from DAZN. Indeed, Nicholas Jackson, Noni Madueke. Replacements, Liam Delap, a debutant, of course, signed from Ipswich via release clause, and Tyreek George also on the pitch in place of Noni Madueke. Colwell. Oh yeah, PSG. What on earth has Lewis? What have PSG become under Luis Enrique? It's crazy. Are they going to be a monster now? Because, as you said, wipe the floor pretty much, mate. Yeah. If PSG win this, then we all need to take a look in the mirror and go, what the hell's going on? Because yeah, the ones to avoid under all available costs. There might be danger here for Chelsea. Tyreek George and oh. I didn't think the mic could pick it up, to be fair. I mean, we've got the high quality mic on, at least as far as I'm aware, unless StreamYard's changed it, which they do sometimes. But yes, they are barking. There is 2 dogs down there, but yeah, they are not the priority right now. I do plenty for those dogs, and so when I'm up here doing the football, unless I am looking after them and I need to feed them, the dogs are just the dogs. Still 1-0. Yeah, I was expecting more goals. Still got 23 odd so minutes. Well, Giroud might have gone through the middle there. Nope. I didn't see that. When was that? Maybe Neto knows deep down that it's too easy. Maybe I don't know. I didn't see that. To be fair. What when the goal was scored, or I definitely didn't pick that up. But I presume it's just competitiveness, really, from Neto. He's still youngish, bit of a cheeky devil, but clearly. At the end of the first half, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't catch it. Here's a chance, Liam Delap, and it's cut back in the end. Enzo Fernandez arriving, but behind only for a corner and not in the back of the net of Hugo Lloris and LAFC. So Chelsea corner from the right-hand side. It's going to be Enzo Fernandez to take it. A short routine again. Not a big fan of those. Caicedo. Cole Palmer. And Moises Caicedo. Now slipped through. Palmer in. Oh, looked like a simple finish. Completely blazes it. Yeah, nice, but horrible finish from Palmer. Keep the shot down. Does he lean? Yeah, look at him. Leaning back into it. No, mate. It's not how you're going to score. Let me hear you singing. Clown Club Chelsea. Da 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 da. Clown Club Chelsea. Da 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 da. We love that song. We love that song. Let me hear you singing. Clown Club Chelsea. Ba 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 ba. Delap was there. But yeah, the ownership is horrible, and it was all caused by the Ukrainian war and obviously the law in the UK, Roman Abramovich being forced to sell his club and then having the funds frozen. And still now as well, there's news articles coming about Abramovich being allowed to have the funds released to him, but the UK are saying he cannot donate the funds to his own country, Russia, only to Ukraine. And now you've got this Todd Burley in ownership of the club, and he is a clown. It's a mess. Oh, I am so grateful you're not in this competition because I'm an Arsenal fan. Oh my God. I'm an Arsenal fan. Please don't make fun of me. Oh. Poor match though, really. Honestly, you caused me a lot of pain last season. A lot of pain. So let's just try and be civil whilst Arsenal and Liverpool aren't actually in action right now. Oh no. Oh. Ah, you're back again, are you, mate? Yep. Don't question me, by the way, on that. We had somebody being super disrespectful, right trolling yesterday. Numerous accounts being created, and it clearly is still going on. So yeah, if you do see on YouTube account banned popped up quite a few times, you know the reason. I am in contact with YouTube, by the way, to get his IP address blocked and get him banned from YouTube altogether. So hopefully we can get that sorted soon. Poll, by the way, we have seen an increase in votes up to 10 now. 50% backing Chelsea, 10% saying draw, 40% have gone for LAFC. So just creeping in to the Chelsea win zone on the poll tonight. Last 15 minutes now, folks. Chelsea 1, LAFC 0. Liam Delap running through, and he was surrounded by two LAFC defenders back there. And the referee has now awarded a free kick. Minute 77, 14 minutes to go, approximately just under 1-0 Chelsea. Not long to go now, people. Yeah, it's not been the best, has it? Hopefully this kind of match doesn't become a theme of this competition. But we keep on fighting, and we keep on rolling. Yeah, we keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. No timer yet, mate. I will tell you how long's left, mate, on a regular basis. I do not currently have the ability to put a clock on my streams. How long left? We have got, well, hang on a minute, the clock's, there we go. About 12 minutes and 20 seconds. We're in the 79th minute now. The clock has just struck 78. No problemo. Enzo Fernandez. Martinez sent one in there. Comfortable for Rob Sanchez. Yeah, it looks as though he's going to get a clean sheet, Rob Sanchez. LAFC generated chances, and they've had near misses, but doesn't feel like they're going to score. Delap sent it across. Enzo Fernandez will probably finish the game off and secure the win for Chelsea. It's a second goal, and it looks to be job done at the Mercedes-Benz for Enzo Maresca's men. Chelsea 2, Los Angeles 0. And that looks to be game, set, and match here. They might do, but it probably won't be enough to get a win. And the way the game's gone, it probably won't be enough to get them anything out of this game. And it is looking like it's going to be Chelsea who are going to take the 3 points and add +2 to their Group D goal difference. I take it you're an LAFC supporter, are you? I would prefer not to say that name, but you support Spurs. I'm an Arsenal fan. Okie dokie. Well, I'm glad to hear that you said you hate Chelsea and not so much us. Yeah, I think we'll leave that one there before the old Tottenham Arsenal spark ignites in a competition that involves neither of them yet. That's the big opportunity. And why do you say that? All because I support Arsenal. Thank you very much, mate, for wishing potential paralysis, or even death on me. Much appreciated. Well, if you wish that upon me, then I have to say the same for you. Well, because you're a Spurs fan and I don't like Spurs, then I'm going to say the exact same for you. I hope that the next time you go down the stairs, by the way, I am literally repeating what this guy said to me. Do not consider me a violent or vicious person, but I do hope the next time you go down the stairs, mate, you trip, but in a respectful way. Do I say that? That could happen, though, mate. You land on your neck and you fall down the stairs, it's over. You hit your head at the bottom of the stairs, it's over. Final two changes then, Cole Palmer and... Oh, let me rewind that. Hang on a minute. Let me just... So, got Cole Palmer and Moises Caicedo coming off. Replacements are Christopher Nkunku and Dario Esugo for the last 6.5 minutes in this FIFA Club World Cup game. Well, lovely ball, lovely ball. And will Chelsea get a third to wrap this up? Yep. I'm not doubting you, mate. I am not doubting you. Yeah, I'm trying to stay positive, to be fair, pal. I am. Last 4 minutes here. And here is Tyreek George. He's got space to run into. Might look to go alone. Plays it on to, I think that's Enzo Fernandez or maybe Pedro Neto, and it's going to be a corner. LAFC, 3 changes remaining. Looks like they're going to use some of them, at least 2. Anyway, I can see that... Yeboah and Marlon are ready to come on, so let's see the changes then. So here we go. Those 2 LAFC substitutions are Yeboah and Marlon on for who? Are DAZN going to put it on the screen? I am not sure. There we are. They are Delgado and Tillman then going off. And the replacements are Yeboah at number 20 and number 5, Marlon. So one change remaining for LAFC here. Next game then, it is at 11 o'clock tonight. Boca Juniors against Benfica should be a good one. I will be asleep by then, but should be a cracker. Boca Juniors Benfica live on Channel 5 and DAZN if you want to give it a watch. And that is the next game live in the FIFA Club World Cup. So last minute of normal time then in this FIFA Club World Cup. Group D, group stage fixture between Chelsea and Los Angeles. Chelsea looking here to finish the job now. 2-0 win. 3 points on the board. Not the best of matches, but there you go. Goal scorers tonight for Chelsea are Enzo Fernandez and Pedro Neto. Like I said, not the best of the games. Seen some goals though, can't complain. And we move on in this unique new reformatted competition with a very shiny trophy. The clock strikes 90 and an additional 3 minutes are in order. Just the 3, not too long then. At the end of this one, 3 minutes in an added time. No, no comment because I don't watch baseball. First minute gone of the 3 added on. Tyreek George. Come out break for Cucurella here. Final stages of the match. And depending on the corner count, I may get a better builder win if there's a third goal in the remaining time, in the remainder of the time of this match. Let's talk FIFA Club World Cup because this is the big competition right now. This is the competition that we are watching. Baseball can be talked about, but it is FIFA Club World Cup. But now is our focus on Realltom football. We are a football YouTube channel. Now, I do not do baseball watch-alongs because I am not American. Baseball is not a sport that comes of interest in Britain, where I'm from. So no. And I probably never will intend to. We are a solely football channel. And the superior player of the match, I did vote on this, by the way, is Pedro Neto, because he was the first goal scorer. And yes, the player of the matches are totally voted by the public and the fans. A QR code will come up for each match shown live on DAZN with an opportunity to vote. One more chance for Chelsea, maybe. The clock's about to strike 3 minutes. Neto had a go, but it goes away from target. Maybe. I'll see. Well, didn't find the back of the net, did Pedro Neto. And that is the final whistle. It finishes here. Chelsea 2, Los Angeles 0. Let's take a check then quickly on Group D before we let you guys all go on your way. So over we go then. Group D in the Club World Cup. Let's take a look at the group. And as we can see, Chelsea are now +2 on goal difference, 3 points on the board. That is Los Angeles. Rock bottom with a -2 goal difference. And of course, Flamengo and Esperance are yet to play in the FIFA Club World Cup. But soon we will find out their results as the groups start to get shaken up gradually in the starting stages of this FIFA Club World Cup. Folks, I want to thank you all for your company. There is more football on the way, 11 o'clock kickoff, of course, between Benfica and Boca Juniors. But until Wednesday, it is goodbye from me. Take care and have a good night. See you all soon. Bye-bye.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes. yeah. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.